little Tomoe Nage today, circle throw. All right? So we're going to grab a partner and we're going to talk a little bit about how we're going to set this thing up. So again, if I've got a uniform to grab onto, probably it's going to be lapel and sleeve, probably. You could do double lapel, that's totally legit. If not, I'm going to grab the back of the, behind the elbow, up by the tricep. That is a natural grip for me, whereas this hand gets smaller, I will tend to slip off. So I'm going to be here, and then behind the head, right? So then I can make this. However it is that you're in the situation, ultimately you've got to get him pulling a little bit of momentum forward. Does that make sense? Now, a lot of you guys are going to do this. You're going to be like, okay, Curtis, all I got to do is get my foot up to his belly and kind of sit, right? You're going to do that. You're going to be like, oh, and push him away. Now watch what happens when I hit. He doesn't go anywhere because I don't have the right leverage. Does that make sense? So he ends up getting kind of falling on, he kind of stuffs me. So kind of think of it more on the line of, once I get him pushing and pulling, and I get that foot up there, I want to get here and then drop between his feet. Watch. Does that make sense? So if I drop far away, my leg will be kind of bent this way. I want my leg as close to straight up and down as possible, which means I got to get my butt as close to behind in between his feet as possible. Make sense? Okay? All right. Get with your partner and everybody get one mat. And everybody's going to throw in this direction, so start close to that wall. There's advanced options. There's always advanced options to your defense. Okay? So imagine that I'm holding on and Lyndon's getting ready to throw me and I see his foot come up and I'm like, all right, I can either try to stuff him or I can cartwheel out. So when he goes to throw me, whichever hand goes down first, right, I'm going to go just like this. And then I'm going to move back to the top position. Does that make sense? If I blow the cartwheel, I'll still probably end up on my knees, so it doesn't have to be a beautiful cartwheel. Does that make sense? Go ahead, you can take and do a cartwheel. Come on, Lyndon, let's see. All right. So again, Lyndon's job is just think, instead of rolling, cartwheel. And he probably will. So I'm going to go make a throw. I'm going to go throw him as fast as I can so he gives me a chance to get the hands out and he's looking for cartwheel. All right? So I go to make my throw. He's thinking cartwheel. Ooh. Does that make sense? That looked kind of, holy crap, that was so easy. Why aren't we doing that instead of all these falls, right? My man's like, why didn't you learn to teach me the cartwheel earlier? All right. Now I let him go so he can complete the cartwheel. That's kind of all right. If I hold on, he's going to still cartwheel. He's going to try to land more or less like this, and then he's going to be right over my head. Okay? I don't even know if he's out there. Right? So I go and get me my throw. I hold on, and this is what he wants. Does that make sense? Who thinks they can do the cartwheel? All right, everybody on the wall. We're just going to I'm getting ready to be thrown, and if they're pulling you kind of this way, the left foot goes forward, and they're pulling you this way, the right foot goes forward. I'm kind of a left-hand cartwheel myself. I don't do a lot of them, but it's basically just that. Just push hard, lock the elbows for the most part, and side of it. If you give a lot, you're probably going to crash and burn. Not going to work. If you think you can do a cartwheel, you want to give it a shot, step forward. First group, get ready. On your own. And then again, one cartwheel. All right? Not bad, a little ugly, but good. All right. Now, other people, do you want to try now that you've seen the first one go? Yeah. Move forward, let's go to try. Ready? There's not a good bailout for this. If I were to bail out, I'd probably go, oh, and then kind of, wipe out. So there's not a great bailout. Just try not to hit your face, okay? I wish there was a great bailout. There's not a great bailout for a bad cartwheel. Ready? Go. All right. Both hands straight, though, Sophie. Otherwise, that would have been fine. All right. Get back to your partner. If you want to work your cartwheel escape, let them throw you. Ready? Get your partner. I should be able to control him and drop him right into an arm lock. Be pretty cool, right? So again, I might not throw him as hard as I can if I really want this arm. I set him up, I get him here, and he lands in the arm lock. Pretty cool?
Yes, sir.
Alright, now, I gotta control the arm, that's the magic. Alright? I drop, I make my kicks, and then I land right like that.
Oh, man.
Pretty cool?
Yeah.
You can take the Tomoe Nage into the arm lock. We call this helicopter, by the way, helicopter arm lock. You can also do it not from the Tomoe Nage, you can do it from Spider-Man. Who thinks they can do that? Anybody want to give that a try? Who thinks, I want to try it, but I'm scared I'm going to kill my friend? All right, the key is it's just control, all right? So, if I really want to practice this, I could start here. Right, and I'm like, oh, lost my balance. Right? All right. And now I gotta get him to over here. Does that make sense?
Sir.
So let's do that. Lyndon's gonna demonstrate. He's gonna be down on the ground. He's gonna put he's gonna be holding on to me. He's gonna put his feet right in my hips. Now, I'm gonna just do my best to be a good partner. I'm just gonna hover. He lifts me up, I'm just gonna hover. Now, he's looking for this arm, since that's what he's controlling. He's gotta turn me and get my arm between his legs. Yeah, that's the way. That would ultimately work. So he owns my base if I'm off the ground. I don't have to be way up. If I just get him up and I do this, I can usually get to that arm. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right. If you are the one that wants to do the Tomoe Nage into the armbar, step forward. The secret is a pretty cool word in Japanese. It's Yoko. Yoko means side, or Yoko Tomoe Nage, which means side circle throw. Remember when I did it the first time, I literally threw him straight in this direction that I'm pulling, right? Everybody remember? I put my foot up here, I throw him straight. That's the regular Tomoe Nage. So Yoko Tomoe Nage, I'm going to go sideways with it, right? So instead of going this way, I'm going to put my foot that way. I'm going to throw him sideways. So I'll do it in the slowest motion as I can, right? So I'm going to put my foot up. Now watch, I'm going to turn sideways, and he's going to go that way, which sets up the arm lock because it turns it. Okay? All right, so. See how I turned him sideways in the air? That's my foot placement. Does that make sense? And I got the arm bar. Pretty cool? All right, here's what it looks like without a partner. Right? This is the normal one. You see the line that I'm on? The normal one is this one. Straight back. Very easy. This one is this. You guys see how I didn't go straight back? I set my foot and I went this way. Okay? Who wants to try Yoko Tomoe Nage? Side circle throw. Give it a try. I did it on the 10th try. You will get it no less than the 100th try. You just knock out reps. You're just repping it out. All right, we're going to do the next piece. This is a Jiu-Jitsu program, right?
Sure.
We're not just doing some cool judo style stuff. So, I've already taught you Tomoe Nage, and I taught you Yoko Tomoe Nage, and I taught you helicopter armbar. Why don't we just cut out the middleman and not throw it, but get the armbar? Wouldn't that be pretty cool? So much like Tomoe Nage, I got to get this foot into some sort of position, and I got to get my body and my foot over his head somehow. So I'm going to do first dropping armbar. Right? Now how I do that is I want to get that foot back if I can. It makes it harder for him to keep his balance when he has to take this big step. Okay? So if I can get that foot back, either by pushing or by pulling this foot forward, either one of those will work. Right? So I'm going to have him here, and I'm going to set this foot. Right? Kind of like knee off row. Now right in the throw. Control the hand. Maybe a top grip would be even better. Set. drop, kick. Okay? I mean, that's just dropping armbar. Pretty simple, right? Make sense? And this is what I got. For those of you that are old, grab, control tight. Doesn't matter which foot is forward. Those feet are going to come up at the same time, this way and this way. And when you land, you kind of just turn your body into it, right? You come up, and I'm going to have basically flying armbar. Now I did it super light, so I didn't hit hard. But let's see if Tans can help me out.
This one.
All right. Yeah, you going? All right. So Tans is just going to try to hold me up, right? A lot of guys in the old days used to jump guard. You hold me up like jump guard? So again, they jump guard kind of like this. And then they'd start fighting for arms and for chokes and so forth. And most time, if the guy was ready, he'd fall forward and he'd be in the guard position. It laid all the basis of that idea for the flying arm bar, which is up. This way. By the way, you know why it looks so good? Because he's my friend and he held me up and I didn't hit hard. The risk, thank you, sir. The risk is he could power you down, kaboom, you fall hard, he powers you down and you, but if you're still of the mind, hit the arm bar, you still got it. So, here's the thing. Some techniques are better for the big guys, some techniques are better for the little guys. Imagine I'm about 175, almost 180 pounds. Tans can potentially hold me up. But if I asked Josh to do this and I was going to do flying armbar on Josh, I'd fall as hard as possible because he's got no capability of holding my weight. So this is a little guy's flying armbar, in my opinion, or a big guy that really does not mind taking a heavy impact, okay? Pretty cool? All right, let's try dropping armbar. Get